Kylie Minogue waits patiently for me while her management explained to me why I must sell the copyright of my pictures to them for the princely sum of £1. Now, I've been photographing celebrities for nearly 40 years, and it's something that happens periodically. In fact, it happened this week, and hence I thought I'd do this video. It basically consists of people trying to steal your work. It's something that makes you incandescent with rage. It's just the sheer cheek. Back in 1998, it was more of an unusual thing. I think people, management, subjects, publishers had yet to grasp the fact that the new world was coming, the digital realm, images could be sent around the world, and that ownership of these files, this intellectual property, was something that was very, very important. Kylie's people, they play it down. They say it's not important. It's just about controlling subsequent usage of the images. Just having some degree of control. After all, it's Kylie, you know. They sort of imply that the sum total of the value of the pictures is not the photographer, but the subject. I've been in this situation so many times. I don't want to have a row that could have a corrosive effect on the shoot that we're engaged in doing at the time. You know, I don't want to create a big furore because that's going to impact on the quality of the pictures I get. I want to keep things light. I want to keep things fun, playful and creative. I know I shouldn't, but I reluctantly put pen to paper. I sort of feel defeated and beaten. I'm signing the contract under duress. The clear threat is that the shoot won't happen unless I do. It doesn't seem fair. I try and put this humiliating power play to the back of my mind and think positively. Maybe she'll like the shoot. Maybe we'll become friends. Maybe I'll go on tour with her and sort of become her key photographer, and it'll be the start of something really big. We start taking pictures. Quiet, demure, like a ballerina going through her steps. Kylie performs and gives me what she thinks I want. She's minute and nothing like the sort of sexy siren in the videos for her songs. She's really photogenic and confirms what I thought when I saw the video for I Should Be So Lucky, when she's smiling in the bathtub, I think, blowing some bubbles. She really has, and it's a cliche, $1 million smile. The pictures look good. It's like Robbie Williams. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's easy. For half the shoot, I used a fake fur backdrop that I picked up in a remnant shop in Brick Lane. It seemed appropriate for Kylie, I don't know why. And then the other half I used plain white paper. Back then I was shooting on film with a Hasselblad, and I cross-processed all the film because it was in an era before Photoshop when anything was possible and you had to get it in the camera. So a few years go past and my memory of the shoot with Kylie diminishes, and then suddenly the Australian National Portrait Gallery in Canberra get in touch. They want to acquire my print of Michael Hutchence of In Excess, also shot for The Observer. And whilst we're in the process of negotiation, they notice my portrait of Kylie and ask if they could get that print as well. I sort of assure them that that will be fine, but all the while, in the back of my mind, my heart is sinking. I'm remembering the contract. So I contact her agent, and they tell me under no circumstances can I supply the Australian National Portrait Gallery with a print. And there's no other way of describing it other than to say I feel mugged. But I've been a mug, really. The whole incident just leaves a bitter taste in my mouth that sort of diminishes over time. It's just a story I tell to my assistants about the value of copyright and not giving it away. So 4 more years pass, and by this stage it's a bit of an unpleasant memory, an unpalatable experience. And then suddenly, and we're in the era of email now, I get contacted by Kylie's management. They intend to use my images in a forthcoming book, all about her style over the years. Obviously, they say, I have no say in the matter, but they're getting in touch as a matter of courtesy. It's the right thing to do. They don't even offer to give me a copy of Kylie La La La, the tomb that they are producing. I found Kylie inscrutable. I've no idea who this enigma really is. But what I would observe is that she's cleverly used talented and creative people to keep her brand alive and relevant. Who knows how involved she was in the policies of her management company? We'll cut her some slack, I guess. But it's certainly the case that if you can effectively steal, rights grab a lot of IP from all the photographers that you're obliged to do photo shoots with, subsequently down the line, it makes producing a book a whole lot cheaper. Technically, I should be asking her for permission to use my own images in this video. But after a little research, I noticed she split from her manager, Terry Blamey, in 2013. And the £1 that was mentioned on the contract, well, I never received that pound, so I'm declaring that contract null and void. And if you have a problem with me using these images, Kylie, why not sue me? The takeaway for this video is that you own the rights to your pictures, unless you're an employee. If you're freelance or taking pictures for fun, the default is you own the copyright. And this has been the case in the UK since 1988. If you're being pressured to sign anything, this isn't just about photography, kick the can down the road, buy some time. Say you need to get some professional advice.